Hey everyone, I am using a pre-colored image today. I've got to be honest, I've never done that before, but this is a new release from Kenny K Downloads, and we've got these awesome martial arts boy. There's a girl as well, but I'm using the boy today. I'm going to make a get well card. I have dug into my stash. Now I will admit my stash is really really old. I've been card making and scrapbooking for over a decade and a half, so this is kind of newer stuff though that's in my stash. I've got a Project Life card from Kaiser Craft collection called Base Coat with this cool wood, because I'm like karate, chopping wood, all that sort of stuff. I've got this pre-colored image that I've stocked that fits on here. It's just a fraction smaller, so there's a nice border. And this is from a 6x6 pad. I've got to be honest, I can't remember what it's called, but I will look it up and find out. I'm using a ruler and a knife to cut with today. I'm using a quick tape runner. So let's get stuck in. Okay, we are good to go. I've fussy cut this little guy out. There's one thing I do like to do when I fussy cut an image, whether it's pre-printed or whether I've coloured it, and that is to take a black Copic marker. This is a 100. And just go around the edges, those white edges where I've cut it out, and it just gives it a more finished look, especially if you're going to pop it up on some foam tape. So I'm going to go around and finish it later, but what I'll do now is let's put the card together. Okay, this is going to be so easy. Don't need my ruler for a little minute. So first things first, I'm going to put a little adhesive on the black cardstock, and then that can go on the card. I generally don't measure. I tend to do things by eye, but you can measure if you want to. Make it about 1/8 of an inch shorter on each edge, so 1/4 of an inch shorter all around. So that's that. I think with this I'll actually cut a strip to go across the middle with this card, with this pattern paper, so I reckon 2 inches will do it. So the beauty of a ruler like this is you can measure and cut at the same time, which is fantastic time saver. So I'm going to lay it over the top to apply the adhesive, and that way I'm not going to be putting it in an area where it's not going to work. Now here's a tip for anyone who likes to have pretty nails and work on paper. You will get nail polish on your paper, so be really careful. I was actually going to fussy cut this little guy with a white halo around him, but I got blue nail polish on it, so he's cut out more exactly. Okay, so I'm just going to, I've only just lightly pressed that on. I haven't really stuck it down because I want to cut this where the black cardstock is, and so this way I can lift it up. I've just scored it, and now I can do a full cut. There we go. Of course, it probably would have been smarter if I'd done this before I stuck the black cardstock on, but I am improvising. I seriously am making this up as I go. I don't know what I'm doing. I really don't. I love that these Project Life cards are double-sided. It makes me a little bit sad when I have to stick one side down and kind of waste it. But, you know, c'est la vie. I think if I have that there, I'm actually going to lose quite a bit of that pattern paper, so I'm going to shift that up a little higher on the card and use this block down here. This is starting to take shape very nicely. Now I'm at a point in this card where I could actually use it this way, or I could use it this way, so it's kind of up to you. There are a couple of things that will dictate this. That will be the size of your stamp. So if you've printed something that's quite large, it's obviously not going to fit this way, or just, you know, putting it down and deciding, do I like it like this or do I like it like that? I actually quite like it both ways here, but I think I'm going to go with my original orientation and do it this way. So my next step is to pop this little guy down, but I do want to finish going around the edge. And we need to add a greeting. Now, there's so many choices when it comes to greetings. You can use word strip. Darkroom Door makes some awesome word strips. You can use stamps, whether you're using, there's some fantastic Darkroom Door stamps. Sweet Stamp Shop has a fantastic greeting set, really, really good generic greetings. Or you could print your own. Now, in this case, this is going to be a get well card for my friend's son who's just come home from hospital after having pretty big surgery. So I'm thinking something like, I don't know, hope you're fighting fit soon, something like that. I don't know. I'm a mum. I'm allowed to be cheesy. So I'm going to go put together a little greeting and I will be back. Okay, I was going to print something on the computer, but I changed my mind. I didn't want to go out and bother with all of that. So what I've done is I've used these teeny tiny rubber stamps. They're mounted on Easy Mount, and I've just free stamped out a little saying that I thought was mildly amusing to go with the card. So I used Memento black ink, but because I'm not colouring or anything, you could use pretty much any ink you like. I've put some double-sided foam tape all over my little karate dude here, my little martial arts man. So I'm going to stick him on first. And with the double-sided foam tape, he's actually going to sit up there quite nicely. Just run a little bit of adhesive onto the saying, and then it's kind of a matter of deciding where you want to put it. I think I'm going to actually pop it up there, and boom, there we go. We've got a finished card. I haven't used any embellishments on this. I've kept it really clean and simple. I haven't inked it, nothing fancy. This is super simple, and in fact you could actually make quite a lot of these for swaps for different occasions. If you made the same base, you could mix it up, use different Project Life cards, use different greetings. You could cut them out nice and neatly and map them, and you could colour your own stamps. You could stamp some solid stamps, or of course you can use a pre-printed image. So I'm going to put a link down below where you can get a copy of this. This is, as I said, a new release from Kenny K. The stamps I used, I'm really sorry, I can't tell you where I got them from. It was part of a group buy many years ago, so I don't have a brand for those, but of course, you know, you can use any kind of stamps you like. Really, this is just the simplest of cards, complete stash busting stuff here. Now, if you do know anyone who does any kind of martial arts like jiu-jitsu or karate, all that kind of thing, you could of course get this blank and colour it, you know, when they go up a belt, and it would make a great congratulations card. As I said, there is a girl as well. I'll give you a sneak peek of her. There's the blank ones, the boy and the girl. I've got them to colour later on. She does also come in a pre-coloured. She's blonde with blue eyes. But of course, you know, you can make her for anybody you like and personalise with their hair colour and eye colour. There you go. If you have a go at a card like this, I'd really love to see it. So if you've blogged about it or put it on Instagram or Twitter or Facebook or anywhere, oh, please pop a little link down below, and I would really love to go and check it out. Happy card making, everyone. Thanks, Kenny, for such an awesome image. And Andrew, I hope you're feeling better soon. Bye for now.